It's been pointed out that I haven't done a video in a while, which is true. So on this one, I thought I'd do give you a little information on using the neck. I know most of you know how to play a C chord here or a D chord there, an F chord. But did you know you could also play the same chords down lower? And how do you know where it is? Well, there's a great site, and I'll put a link in the description that shows where that is. But you can click in a C major chord and it will show you 6 ways to play it, and virtually every other chord you can think of. But when you're looking at the chords and or even the notes, we'll start with the notes and going down the neck. Let's start with the C. Every time you advance to the next note, like a D, you would go down 2 frets, 1, 2. From the D to get to the E, you would go down 2 frets. But once you get to the B, or once you get to the E, it's only 1 fret to get to the next chord. So to get to F, you're only going to go to there. Then you're back to 2, and so on. So remember, when you're going from one note to the next, it is 2 frets, with the exception of the when you get to the B or when you get to the E, and then you're only going to move 1 fret. Now, how does that help you? Well, it helps you on chords. Let's say you're playing a C chord, which is 1 finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Well, from the C to get to the D, again, you would go down 2, 1, 2. You're going to bar across, and now you're at the D chord. 2 more, 1, 2. You're at the E chord. Now remember, on E you just go 1 fret to get to the next one. So from the E, 1 is an F. Now we're back to 2 for the G, 2 for the A, 2 for the B, and 1 more for the C. So just remember those. It's not only on the bottom string. Let's say, for instance, I'm up here and I'm playing an A chord. Well, an A chord looks like this, as you all know, where you've got 2, 0, 1, 0. So this is my, what chord was that? F chord. So we're at the F chord, and we're going to go down to the G. So we're going to move down 1, 2, bar across. Now we're at the G chord. 1, 2, A chord, 2 more, B chord, and from the B, we're going to go 1 to get to the C. So this is another way to play a C. And the same holds true for everything. I mean, I can do an A minor chord and I can move it down to a B minor or a C minor. Every single chord. So you want to stick with chords that you're generally not using more than 2, possibly 3 fingers, because you're going to have to bar going across. And for those of you who have trouble with a bar, well, it's going to be a tricky lesson, but it's worth learning, just so you know. When you, like this particular song, here's a song that I saw on the Hawaiian site, Hawaiian ukulele site. They always do demos, and they're so beautiful. I mean, I bought a ukulele just because the demo was so pretty. But this is a song I heard them do, and I really liked the song, but then I couldn't find it again. So, like many other songs, I just try and reconstruct it in my head. But the reason I'm mentioning this is because on the very end, and I'll just do a real short version of it, on the very end, you play an F chord, and then you go down and play the F chord farther. So it's like this. And it was an F and an F. And it's really pretty. So I hope this helps. Practice it. And I don't know what we'll do on the next one. I think I might do Cats in the Cradle. I really like that. And there's only 4 chords in it. And so I might teach you that. But if you have any questions, put them down below. I got plenty of time. I'll answer them, as most people, everybody who's left a question knows, or a comment even, as far as that goes. But I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry it took so long. I've still got my clicker. So here we go. Take care.